Hello, CSUN ABSN Application Review Committee. My name is Connor Stewart, and I'd like to thank you for giving me this opportunity to further my application. To tell you a little bit about myself, I'm an identical twin, and I'm currently working as a phlebotomist as well as being a trapeze artist. This combination means that as I take people's blood and hang upside down, legally I am a vampire. That is a joke. Anyways, to get into some more details, let's start with these questions. Tell me about a time you faced an ethical dilemma at work. Okay, so this wasn't at work, this was with family, but family can be work, so I think it applies. During this coronavirus time, I have been very focused on keeping my family safe. My little sister, she's at risk. My grandparents are 92 and 93, and so they're obviously at risk as well. On the other side of my family, my cousins and their family have not been as focused on safety. They've been focused on cheap flights and cheap hotels, which has made it difficult when they want to visit us, because they are not acting in accordance to the CDC, and may be carrying the coronavirus at any time. Luckily, we're all vaccinated now, but for a while, this was a big stress. And so I had to confront them about this and establish some guidelines and just protocols, just straight up rules being to say if they wanted to ever visit us, they would have to show us negative tests. They'd have to stay outside. They would need to be face masked, which they hated. They just had to follow the rules. And I had to enforce this. And it was difficult. It put some stress on the relationship, but safety first. And yeah, I never would have changed anything about that. Question 4. Who are some of your top role models and why do they inspire you? Okay, my number one role model would be my grandfather. Orphaned at birth, living in a small townhouse with his aunt and 7 other kids until he was 12, where he quit school, moved to London, England by the time he was 17 years old, started working for Lipton Tea. From there, he moved to New York at the age of 19, soon moved to Canada because he didn't have a social security number. He's just traveled the world just trying to stake a claim. Now I live in Santa Monica, and he lives a couple blocks away from me at his house, and he's lived an incredible life. He really shows me what hard work can get you. His favorite saying is, show up early and stay late. And that's been his motto at everything that he does in life. I think it's a great one, and it's really paid off for him. So he's the guy I look up to. Thanks for listening, you guys. Take care.